What is disappointment? What does disappointment mean? Exactly. The Boys Season 5, Episode 8. This is disappointment. Yes? Fucking. You're a fucking disappointment. And yes, where to start? Probably the worst finale I've ever seen in a show. Not the worst, but one of the worst. It's up there with Stranger Things finale, Game of Thrones finale, and it's even worse than the Supernatural finale, or the Dexter finale, or the Dexter New Blood finale. This is worse than the Dexter finale, in my opinion. Worse. Because this writing is so poor. This is poorly written and doesn't make any sense at all. Nothing. It doesn't make any sense. Because Blood and Bone, Scorched Earth, everything they announced. No Scorched Earth. No Blood and Bone. I mean, Blood and Bone, yeah, but not really. By the way, you guys have probably seen the posters for this season, right? Homelander flying in the space above the Earth, looking down, and everything exploding and going down, and him just watching from up there, looking down to the Earth. First poster we got for the boys was this one. Didn't see anything of this. We didn't even see Homelander in space. In this episode, he took someone to space, but we didn't see Homelander in space because the CGI, because they didn't have the budget or they didn't want to invest in this. Probably, and yeah. This is the first problem. Fake posters, marketing. And then we got a poster for the final episode, like 2 or 3 days ago. We got a poster for the final episode. Homelander, Soldier Boy standing with the crowbar, walking to the White House. Homelander flying up there. 50 other soups flying around him. We didn't see a single soup flying around him. We didn't even see Butcher come directly into the White House. They came from an underground tunnel into the White House. Okay, by the way, spoilers right here in this video. And then, first of all, we got the Deep back in the White House. Homelander completely destroying him. We got a talk with Ryan and Homelander. Also, we got a lot of Ashley stuff. So the first thing that happened was, father killed himself, probably. I mean, he killed himself, yes. The mother and just took the fucking mouth. I don't know what this thing is called, but this ball. He screams and his fucking head exploded. His head exploded, okay? They exploded freaking father's head. Then the next thing was the Deep. The peak. How they call him. Loser, but yeah. Fighting against Starlight, getting taken by Starlight to the beach. We all knew how. I personally knew how they're gonna end the Deep. I knew it. It was so predictable how they're gonna kill the Deep in this show. He got killed by the fish. The fish killed him. Shark. Fucking Kraken. And I don't know what else. But this was absolutely terrible. I'm so disappointed by this episode. I can't even talk about it anymore. This writing doesn't make any sense. Homelander should have won. Homelander, you couldn't defeat Homelander. You can't defeat Homelander with the V1. Nothing except for Soldier Boy can defeat him. Nothing except for Soldier Boy. Nothing. Not a Kimiko with a fucking chest blast. No. Soldier Boy was the only one. And he choked him out. Yes, I'm really upset. Really upset. So the next thing. Homelander fighting against Butcher and Kimiko. Homelander literally wanted to fly away as he saw the chest blast of Kimiko. Then Ryan came in and grabbed Homelander. They fought against each other with Butcher, with Ryan. Kimiko saw French in a vision, but all the time she was like seeing the vision, nothing happened. They fought Homelander and Homelander didn't realize anything. He didn't realize, oh, Kimiko is standing. I should probably kill her now before she does a chest blast. No, he's just fighting. He's not even turning around to look at her. Bro, they can't do anything. Butcher can't kill Homelander when he has the V1. Ryan can't kill Homelander when he has the V1. How the heck should they kill him? Didn't even turn around. And she does the chest blast. They were holding him like that. He didn't even try to fly up, or you can't tell me he couldn't just fly up. Butcher was holding him with one hand. He was there like, and then Ryan came with the other hand. Homelander could have just done this laser and fly the fuck away. But no. He didn't even move. They were holding him and Homelander didn't move. He didn't even try to get out. And then the chest blast came in. Everybody lost his powers. Homelander, Butcher, they were the only one. All the others were unconscious. And Butcher human versus Homelander human. Butcher fucked him up. Homelander didn't even try to fight Butcher. He didn't even try. He cried like a baby. And Homelander, Butcher killed him with the crowbar in the head and then ripped his fucking skull off. And this was the end of the boys. And then to when like over 20 minutes were left of the episode. And then after a while, Butcher wanted to release the virus, still wanted to release it. But Huey didn't want to. He went into the vault tower and Huey shot Butcher. Butcher died. The fuck was that? Bro, like seriously? This finale doesn't make any sense at all. Nothing. First of all, Kimiko's chest blast. Kimiko's chest blast, taking Homelander's powers, isn't at least as strong as Soldier Boy's chest blast because he has V1 in him. He has the chest blast. And they did the experiments with the Russians. The Russians did the experiments with him. And Kimiko's chest blast was just created in one fucking episode. In one episode. Nobody could tell me that this chest blast of Kimiko is as strong as Homelander's chest blast. A Soldier Boy's chest blast. No way that Kimiko's chest blast is as strong as Homelander's chest blast. It wouldn't make sense. Okay, it wouldn't make sense. It can't be as strong as Soldier Boy's chest blast. Because first of all, he is V1. Kimiko is just a normal soup. And then Kimiko's chest blast took Homelander's powers, entire powers, not just blew the V1 out of him. Not just that. It took his entire powers away. And if we're being serious, that Chest Blast, if it's as strong as Soldier Boy, which it is, according to what happened in this episode, Butcher, Ryan, Butcher and Ryan should be dead. They should be dead. They should have died by this Chest Blast. Because they're normal soups. They have normal compound V. Homelander has the V1. He should have lost his powers. But these two should have been fucking gone. Because, remember back then, in Season 3, at Herogasm, when Soldier Boy released his Chest Blast, every fucking soup there was killed. Was just fried. Normal soups. They were fucking fried by this Chest Blast. And as we saw in episode 6, as Soldier Boy released his Chest Blast on... what was his name? The torpedo guy. I forgot the name of the guy. So as Soldier Boy released his Chest Blast on this dude, just his powers went away. He was a normal human. Didn't die. Because he had V1. And Kimiko's Chest Blast is definitely logically not as strong as Soldier Boy's Chest Blast. It wouldn't make any sense if it is as strong as that. No. So, the writing is just absolutely terrible. I personally would have written a way better finale. Because the only logical finale is Homelander going Scorched Earth and killing every fucking person and splitting the earth in half and conquering everyone, slaving everyone. That will be the only logical thing could have happened. So, final episode of The Boys gets 1 out of 10 stars. Yes, 1 out of 10 stars. Not 2, not 4, not 5, 1. Because this was terrible writing. The fighting in the White House was cool, but the cuts were way too fast compared to the fight at Herogasm. This was fucking bullshit. Homelander just getting skull ripped by Butcher. Makes no sense. Butcher getting shot at the end by you. Just rushing all the character deaths. Trying to kill every character in the last episode. Rushing. Like Supernatural finale. Eric Kripke did the same bullshit with The Boys. I'm never watching anything of Eric Kripke again. Okay, I'm watching VOD Rising because I'm excited for this show. Because of of Soldier Boy's past. But Eric Kripke future projects, because I know he can't do finales. He cannot. Everything he's involved in, finales are fucking terrible. So, that was probably my longest The Boys review so far. Is there something I need to say? Yeah, 1 out of 10 stars. The only thing in this what was good is the CGI and the excellent acting performance of Anthony Starr, as always. One thing, the season all in all was terrible. The best episode of season 5 was episode 1. The best episode was episode 1 because this was a blast episode. with A-Train's ending. This was an excellent written episode. But then they went, and episode 2 was still very, very good. With the virus getting introduced. And then after episode 3, it all went down. Every One of You Sons of Bitches or something was the episode called, where Homelander was beating up Ryan like this. And then it went down, went down, went down, went down, went down. And we got our Supernatural reunion. Fucking ridiculous. Then we got a filler episode. Then we got an episode where Soldier Boy gave Homelander the V1, which didn't even make any sense, but cool, he got the V1. Then we got the Frenchman, the female, and the man called Mother's Milk, where the episode title didn't make any sense because it was just a Frenchman dying. And yeah, the entire episode was bullshit. Just a filler episode again, and then the finale was just rushed as fuck. I mean, maybe they're not serious with this one. If they're going with the comics. I mean, I've not read the comic. I've got the first The Boys comic. I'm going to read this because I'm very excited of... I mean, I already know the finale. Homelander's dying too in this one. But I think this comic... I mean, I'm not a fan of reading. I don't like reading, actually. But I'm going to read this comic because I like The Boys. I liked it so far, except for some shitty finale. So I'm going to read this comic because I'm very, very excited what they're gonna do in this one. I know there are 3 or 4 parts of this, and it actually looks promising when I just look into it. Yeah. Yeah. This comic looks actually really, really cool. I mean, I'm going to look a little bit into it. Oh, there it is starting. And also brutal as fuck. I mean, crazy. Maybe I'm gonna read something of this now. But yeah, The Boys, all in all, it was a 10 out of 10 show in my opinion because I loved it. It went down. I put it down to 9 out of 10 because of the terrible finale, maybe 8 out of 10 too. But all in all, it's a wrap, and that's it with The Boys forever. We getting Ward Rising. By the way, a single thing I need to say: Gen V characters. The Gen V characters are so wasted in this show, in this season. They are so wasted because what the fuck did they even do in this season? Except for appearing. They didn't do shit. Marie didn't even use her powers to do anything about Homelander. What the fuck was Gen V for then? What the fuck was this show for? If not going to rap with Homelander. What are her powers doing? What do her powers matter now? She was the one that was as strong as Homelander, probably, because he was also part of the Odessa project. And now nothing. They didn't do shit. Yeah. So, yeah, as said, that's the review. And watch The Boys. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.